considering the fact that I'll be speaking about perfectionism in a negative sense, I'm going to start and say one good thing about it, which is the fact that it can be a tool for excellence, right? When people have a lot of perfectionist traits, they tend to have this desire to see excellence in everything that they do, and that's a good thing, right? The problem with this, my first point, is the fact that it can also be a tool or a weapon that ensures that nothing ever gets done. That is the perfectionist problem, right? You see, the perfectionist problem is the fact that basically everything has to be of the higher standard. And the higher standard means that if you don't have those tools and resources in order to bring value the way you want to, nothing ever gets done. You're never going to see anything. Nothing is ever going to be accomplished because it has to be so pleasing and it has to reach this standard that you don't have the resources for. And what I realize is a lot of people that have this problem, it's not just about the fact that they're perfectionists, but there's a pride issue laying somewhere. And the pride issue is when you think so highly of yourself, it becomes impossible for you to try or do anything because mentally, internally, you have this unrealistic standard for anything at all that you do. And because of this, you always stay in the shadows and you're the one that's suffering. You're the one that's going through all that pain and struggle. However, that pride doesn't let you see through that. And that is the perfectionist problem. If we want to get anything done in our lifetime, we have to walk away from perfectionism. You can embrace excellence. You can have the desire that everything that you do is going to be of the highest standard and highest quality, excuse me. It can be of the highest quality and still not be perfectionist. Do you care more about what you're saying or do you care how the sound comes out? Because if you care about how the sound comes out, we might never hear your voice. If you care about how we hear the sound, we might never get to hear the wisdom that you have to offer the world. That's just an example, but I think this is a principle that we can apply in almost anything at all that we do life with. Anything at all. If I care more about the sound, I'm never going to get work done. Simple. Oh, I need my photos to be this way. I need my angles to look this way. And you know what's funny? The people that suffer from this the most are most of the people that we follow online with huge following, large following. It's like they live according to this standard that we have made for them. They don't have a life. Their life is dictated by what we say is good, is quality. And what happens is you just have these unrealistic standards. You never grow. You never grow out of it and you never try. So you live your whole life thinking that you have to people please and you have to reach certain standards and you never reach those standards and it's never enough. You never create and then at a certain point you do realize that you should have just done it. It didn't really matter. Their opinions didn't really matter. People's opinions didn't really matter. Nike is so clutch with the theme, just do it. It's so clutch. We don't even consider how powerful that statement is. And when I say just do it, I don't mean just do whatever, but if you have the means to do something, go create. Now I put a robot as a thumbnail because when you put information in Chat GPT or in Google Gemini or whatever, right? Sometimes even though the information that they give us is wrong, they don't tell us that the information is wrong. We just ask, we put a prompt in, and they spit information back out to us, and we take it. And in a world where human skills are being replaced by AI, there's something we can definitely learn, which is AI produces. So produce. If you're going to do anything meaningful and worthwhile in society, you have to produce, right? AI just gives you the prompt. You put a prompt in, it just gives you information, right? So in the same frame of thought, if we have a conversation, if we're talking about something important, or if I say go create this thing or go do this thing that you've been feeling shy about, feeling nervous about, go do it without caring about whether it's wrong or not. You understand? You have to have this kill all or be killed mentality, pretty much. I'm either getting killed, I'm either getting crushed, or I'm doing the crushing. Basically. Someone just hopped on and is trolling, so I'm gonna remove them. I don't really have patience for that today. So I'm gonna be taking people that misbehave. I don't have patience for that today. I don't have patience for that. Anyways, so we're in a world that is quickly evolving by the day. So if you have any skills, any talents, you have to put those things to use. Most of the time, we talk ourselves out of creating anything. Anything we dream about, anything we plan, we go through the process. We find more reasons why it wouldn't work. The power of positive what ifs. What if it doesn't work? What if it fails? What if people laugh at me? What if it works? What if it actually goes beyond what I ever imagined it could be? What if it ever goes beyond what I thought it would be? The power of positive what ifs. We tell ourselves negative stuff more than we tell ourselves positive stuff. And it's because we have this standard, we have this image of ourselves that we've created in our mind. And I'm telling you, you have to kill that image. Kill it. One of my favorite mentors, John C. Maxwell, he says, stop taking yourself too seriously. Stop taking yourself too seriously. And a lot of people take themselves too seriously. A lot of people it's like we walk on eggshells. Well, we walk on eggshells in our conversations with people, and we walk on eggshells with ourselves. We don't give ourselves time to grow. We don't give ourselves time to produce, time to create anything. And if we do create something, we're the first ones to critique it before anyone else comes. Why can't you look at your product with grace? We give more grace to people than we give ourselves. I can watch someone's content and see them struggling, and I'll cheer them on, and I'll be like, and I'll nod my head, I'll do active listening, and yes, so they know I'm present. But then there's people that can't do the same thing for themselves. Can you imagine that I did all this with people and I couldn't do the same for myself? Because I'm such a perfectionist. And people pride themselves in the fact that they're perfectionists. You don't want to ask for help. You need help. You're struggling. Ask for help. You don't want to ask for help. And guess what happens when you don't ask for help, when you do in fact need help? Your life is not going to move forward. We got to stop judging ourselves too much. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Create. Allow yourself to make mistakes. It's part of life. It's part of life's journey. It's part of life's journey. And AI doesn't even care. AI doesn't care that it gives you wrong information when you're doing research. It doesn't care. It just gives you the information. And if you're smart enough, you go online and you do some extra research and cross-reference. But it'll give you something to work with. And that's what you should do in your own journey, is create something, start. build, and in the process you will find things that work with it. In the process you will find things that work. But we live in a generation that everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be, creme de la creme. And it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. One of the favorite things I've seen is the fact that professionals built the Titanic and it sank. And then people also say that what amateurs, built the Ark and all of that, right? It's pretty funny. But it's different. It's not the same concept. It's a different concept. I mean, one is biblical and one is, made by man. So, one was God ordained, and another one was just, men doing their thing. And whatever a man does, even if it's meant for good, you can still find negative with it. The same phone that people have conversations with, the same phone that people communicate with, and listen to live streams and listen to motivational speeches with and stuff, is the same phone that people use to watch things that are ungodly. The same thing, right? I digress. So back to what I was saying. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Allow yourself to create. Allow yourself. You were made for more, but the perfectionist ideal will kill anything that is in you. Anything that is good, anything that should grow, it will kill it. If you're familiar with the Bible story about the sower, the farmer that sowed seeds, and some fell on good ground, some fell on rocky ground, all of that, you realize that you can apply the same principle to the perfectionist. The seed falls, and the perfectionist is just like the one that has the thorns around. And so because the thorns are around, the seed can't grow. The seed grows and it gets choked out and it dies out. And what the perfectionist does is they're their own thorns. The very things that destroy anything that is good and can grow. Before we allow people to even critique or tell us that what we're doing is good, we cancel it out ourselves. We create something, we critique it, we don't even let it flourish for a little bit, and we say, no, this is not going to work, and this is bad, and oh my gosh, and we talk ourselves out of that. And we go through years and years and years and years and years, and we haven't created or done anything for ourselves, for our family, for life, for anything. And then you get jealous, you get envious of people that are creating, you get jealous of people that are building businesses and all of that, because they have something that you don't have, which is they're willing to give themselves grace, they're willing to try, they're willing to fail, make mistakes, learn. But you don't want to do that because you think you're too good to fail. And if you think you're too good to fail, you've already failed, because the greatest failure is not trying at all. Simple concept. The greatest failure is not trying at all. It takes no effort to not try. You just have to stay there and just do what you're already doing. Don't attempt anything. Right? Don't attempt anything. So the sower throws seeds to the ground and the thorns choke them out. The perfectionist says, before anything even comes out to the world, before I give my gift to the world, I have to critique the gift. I have to prune the gift out myself. I have to look for all the impurities and everything that is wrong about it. Instead of looking at everything that is right about the thing that I've done, I'm looking at all the things that are negative. And because I'm looking at all the things that are negative, I never create. I never create. And there's so many people that think like this. I counsel them all. I talk to them all the time. I counsel them all the time. I say, why are you not trying? Why are you not trying? Reach for it. Reach for growth. It's right there. It's accessible. Baby steps. But we have this unrealistic standard of ourselves. And I'm saying kill that thought. Stop taking yourself too seriously. Kill it. Kill that thought. so that you can create, so you can start that business, so that you can go online, you can teach people. Some of the people that I know that have this issue, they're so talented, so gifted. And I said, why are you your own problem? You are your greatest problem. You are your greatest problem if you don't succeed. A man's gift will make room for them. If you don't succeed, it's because you're killing your own gift. Another story in the Bible where people get talent. Someone got 5 talents, someone got 3 talents, someone got 1 talent, and one of the individuals didn't do anything with what they were given. They were so afraid of messing up, so afraid that it will go wrong, so afraid that they couldn't nurture what they had. They couldn't water what they had. They didn't spend any time developing themselves, building, putting something in an investment, nothing. And you know what? You know what God said? We're gonna take the little one that you have that you didn't use. We're gonna take that and we're gonna give it to the other one who did more. Who did more? And you know what that means? Trying and not succeeding at something, trying and making a fool, trying and making a mess, will always be greater than not doing anything at all. Trying and making a mess, trying and making mistakes will always be greater than not accomplishing anything at all. We don't want people to talk about us. Who are you? Who are you? The most perfect man to ever live, to ever walk the face of the earth. If you believe in the story of Jesus Christ, he healed the sick, he raised the dead, he did all of that. And when it mattered the most, you know what the people said? They said, crucify him. Let me take it up a step further. They would rather have a thief off the cross. They would rather have a thief instead of Jesus Christ. They did this to the most influential man to ever walk the face of the earth. The most famous man to ever walk the face of the earth. They did this to him, and you think people are not going to talk about you? With all due respect, who are you? Who are you? You're just a mere human being. You're going to die and we'll forget about you. Yes, you'll die today, you die tomorrow, we'll forget about you. So if the most influential man to ever walk the face of the earth could do all the great stuff imaginable, raise the dead, feed 5,000 people, or how many people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, the crazy stories that are in the Bible, he did all these great things, and it was still not enough. Why do you care so much about what people are doing? Kendrick Lamar has a song. I'm going to incorporate some pop culture into this live stream. Kendrick Lamar has a song called Turn It Off or TV Off or something. I don't know the song. I don't know the title well because I'm not a huge Kendrick fan. Right. If you know me, you know that I like Drake. But he has a song called Turn the TV Off. Turn it off. Turn the voice of perfectionism. Turn that voice off. Lower that voice. Bring that voice down. Bring that voice down. And let the voice of possibilities, let the voice of creation, let the voice of value, turn that voice up. Turn that voice up and go create. Go dominate your world. Whatever industry you're in, go dominate. Don't go for a piece of the pie. Go for the full thing. I'm coming there and I'm coming there with the whole tray and I'm taking the whole pie home. I'm not just taking a slice of it. I'm taking the whole thing home. I'm calling the shots. This is my destiny. This is what I feel. This is what I want to do. And I'm not going to let the opinions of people stop me from doing those things. Even I'm inspired by the things I'm saying. Even I'm inspired by the things I'm saying because I know I'm not insane. And it's so real. I've lived this. It's all experiential. I've lived this. I sat there questioning myself, mad at myself for not doing certain things that I knew I was capable of things that I knew I was gifted with. Second guessing myself for no reason when it's in you. People, our time on earth is short. Our time on earth is really short. If you're going to do anything worthwhile, go do it. Go create. It's a world of possibilities, a world of, you hear the stories all the time, the grass to grace stories all the time. And what makes you think that that can't be you? Are you so damned to the point that nothing good could possibly come out of your life? Is that what you're saying? Is that how you truly feel? No. Even if you've given up on life, there's still a part of you that knows for a fact, that knows for certainty that something good could come out of your life. You know this. You know this. So I charge you, I'm telling you, go create the world of possibilities. You can do this. You're great. Keep pushing. All right? I love you all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like this video. This live stream will be up. And anytime you start to doubt, just come back, watch this live stream, and, be inspired again. So I love you all. It's been a pleasure, and I will see you again. I did a live stream a little earlier than I typically do, but it's been a pleasure. I will see you all on the next live stream. All right. Thank you. See ya.